Your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Okay, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV. Welcome to Click TV. This is Click Spiritual School. If you happen to hear of Click Spiritual School and you've not witnessed the live lectures before, today happens to be your first time, please like our Facebook channel, subscribe, and then share for friends to also benefit from this educative program as well. Even though they are not students, they will be able to use one or two points that might come out of these lectures that will be very beneficial to them. Wherever you are, I believe by the grace of the Creator, you are all doing well and things are moving smoothly for you. If they are not moving smoothly for you, I believe with time and with the right directions, you will be able to come out of whatever predicament that you are going through. My greetings to all students, and please don't forget, asking of questions is a duty of a student. The more you ask questions, the more your knowledge in whatever that we are discussing goes deeper. So if you have questions that you want to ask, please, today happens to be the last day that we are treating the energies that makes up the human body, or makes us the human biomagnetic energy system. Okay, when we talk about the human biomagnetic energy system, it has over 1 million energies that makes it fulfill its purpose. It has over 1 million energies and over 1 trillion materials or herbs that help to activate these kinds of energies. Money is an energy, but it's the least of all. Faith is an energy. Love is an energy. Making a wish. Most of you, if you watched this movie before, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, if I stand to be corrected, whereby the guy had access to this genie and the genie gave him 3 wishes. 3 wishes. All the wishes that that came out of his mouth were granted. Why? Because there he had the genie to grant his wish. We have higher entities among us that grants whatever that we wish. So please be careful of whatever you wish for, because whatever you wish for, it will come to pass. It will come to pass. I remember when I was a boy, I used to do so many things, and then I would tell myself, if God, you could, I need this ball, okay, seriously, if you can help me get it, I think I will quit what I'm doing. This thing that I'm doing that I feel is sin, I will stop. And trust me, lo and behold, it comes to pass. I'm doing that. That made me pronounce that comes to pass. So the wish that I pronounced comes to pass. So if I remember, there was a point in time, someone was very, very ill, and the person was struggling, was battling with all. And sincerely, I felt I could feel the person's pain. I was I think I was around 16, 15, 16. Then all I could say is, the way he's suffering, if he could have a peaceful sleep, I'll be very glad. And trust you me, it did not take more than 30 minutes. Then I was told the person is dead. So we should be careful of what we wish for. As we dwell within this universe, whatever you wish for will come to pass. But normally, before such energies are activated, you will need certain plants to help you activate these energies. you will need certain plans to help you activate these energies. If today is your first time, this is Click Spiritual School. For those of you who wants to meet me one-on-one, please, the time to meet me is between 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today, the first person, within 4:30, we're done with the first person. Within 4:30, we're done with the first person. So please, if you happen to be going to work that you need, you want to make sure you know your left and right before you go, you can pass through. You just call the numbers on your screen, and with this number you'll be able to have access, or you'll be able to have the pass for us to meet one-on-one. And for those of you in the diaspora, please, whoever needs me, if you're in the diaspora, don't call this number. Please call the number. Please, can you display the United Kingdom number for me? Very soon, those of you in Canada, US, you also have your number that will be displayed for you as well once the office is ready. Yes. So those of you in the diaspora, if you are in US, wherever you are, please call these numbers on your screen, and tell them you want to be part of the Telegram class. They will take you through the process to be part of the Telegram class. Or if you want to have one-on-one encounter with me for spiritual life, please feel free to contact them. They will pass you on with the process, and then you have the chance to meet me when I'm there or when I'm at your location. So have that in mind. May the Creator bless you all and amplify whatever that you are doing. Today we are treating Dandelion and a wish. If you want to make a wish, let me take a short break. I'll be right back. Let me take a short break. But we are talking about wish. Producer, can we take a short break? I'll be right back.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Wherever you are, may the Creator bless you for having such a great concept for Click TV. There are more of such that he created. I mean, that speaks wisdom. Speaks wisdom. In fact, at times I can watch it over and over, and ask myself, these musicians, how do they even come up with? They are composed of poetry to become music, and then at the same time, I answered, whatever you wish for, you get it. Once you make it your priority that this is what I desire, this is what I wish to come to pass, it will come to pass. Someone can wish for your downfall, and if you're not careful, that wish will come to pass. Why? Because it is not just the inner intuitions, but the kind of formulas that they iterate, okay, can lead to your downfall. Can lead to your downfall. Now, the dandelion plant has so many beneficial to we the human beings. We human beings, it has so many beneficial to us, and even to the soil itself. That is where it comes from. It has a beneficial to it. It feeds it. It feeds it. Now, the metaphor of the dandelion, okay, tells us that wherever that you feel doors are shattered and you cannot open, okay, dandelion plant can open those realms for you. So if it has to do with the spiritual realms, it has to do with the physical realms and everything, with the metaphor of the dandelion, you will be able to come out of whatever that you desire, okay, or you'll be able to come up with a concrete resource as to whatever you desire based on the metaphor of the dandelion, because it opens doors between realms. When you talk about realms, we have two realms, the physical realm and then the spiritual realm, and its resilience is one of the ways which, when you use it, activates that kind of energy in you. Okay, it has certain resilience in it. It has this, for instance, as a snake has a very poisonous, some snakes have this poisonous, they have this poison in them that can be very poisonous to we humans or other animals as well. It's the same thing that this dandelion has, this resilience potent in it. Okay, it has this resilient potent in it, which helps we human beings once we get in contact with us. For instance, where it is impossible to build, you struggle, you break through rocks with machines and others, then you put up a structure, get to the top, you leave it for 2-3 weeks, you come back and dandelion has grown up on your building up there. No soil, nothing. From your bricks or from the blocks that you are using, dandelion is coming out of there. At times too, within rocks, hard rocks, dandelion will be coming out of there. Okay, and this dandelion, as you can see, it has a yellowish flower. Within that yellowish flower lies within the seedlings of the dandelion. So as you see there, if it happens to be windy and the wind is blowing heavily, wherever that it blows this dandelion's flower to, if it settles, for instance, in this studio, it doesn't mind that there's no, excuse me to say, there's no sunshine here. It will still find its way to come out, make roots and shoots with its leaves. That is the resilience of dandelion. Where it is not wanted, that is where it makes its way through. And I remember when we were kids, I thought it was just a myth that grandmothers were telling us, when we are playing, they would tell us, oh, go and bring this yellowish flower. And that yellowish flower, they will tell you, with this yellowish flower, if you apply it on your cheek, okay, and it becomes gold, it shows a good color, it means you are going to be very rich in future. Now, I didn't know that was a physical formula that is being applied to us as kids until I studied about the dandelion plant from the root to the flower or to the seedling. Then I realized everything that our grandmothers or grandfathers taught us about the dandelion flower was to our own good, especially if you happen to have a grandmother who is rich, okay, a grandmother who is rich or a grandfather who is rich, you would have gone through that procedure of using the dandelion plant, okay, on your cheek as you are playing. You always have dandelion at your disposal at home, and this dandelion is being watered day by day, and you would think your grandmother or your grandfather use it for as salad based on their health issues. No, they are there for certain purposes as well, for this part of we humans to be activated. So if you apply the flowers, if you apply the flowers of the dandelion on your cheek, automatically it ignites the energy of money. Okay, it ignites the energy of money. So if you are wishing for money and you apply dandelion, if you use the flower for your bath, if you use the dandelion flower for your bath, trust you me, whatever that you are wishing for, whether money, whether anything related with money, will come to pass. The flower is known for its ability to generate the energy money. To generate the energy money. So if you happens to be preparing a portion for someone that has to do with money, please, if you can add a bit of, if you can use the flower of dandelion as your base for the portion, it will go a long way to make whatever that you are preparing for such a person come to pass or to manifest. It helps, it destroys poverty and makes sure riches takes over. That is the number one quality of the flower. Okay, number one quality of the flower. So please take note of that, and it will go a long way to help you. Now, aside the spiritual benefits, I won't give you all now, but there are certain things that are medicinal that as a student you should know about the dandelion. I've already treated dandelion, so I'm only giving you the points of the dandelion plant, the points of the dandelion plant. Okay, I'm only giving you. The dandelion root can be used in treating if someone has stomach issues. If you have stomach issues or liver problems, you can use the dandelion plant. So take note. Take note. If you have eczema, if you have high cholesterol, if you have diabetes, okay, or even cancer, if you have anything related to the human physical body, for instance, indigestion, improper digestion, when you eat, the food doesn't digest, you have so many toxic in your body and you want to get rid of it. The leaves of this dandelion can help you get rid of these things that I mentioned. So diabetes, cholesterol high cholesterol, eczema, and all this that I made mention of. If you use dandelion, if you use the leaves of the dandelion, okay, it will help you to get rid of it. Whilst the roots can also help you treat your stomach issues, your liver issues as well. Okay, so please take note of that. It will go a long way to help you. Yes, that is the root of the dandelion. Please, if you'll be taking it as a tea, make sure you, during the process of drying it, you don't put it in the sun, but you put it within where there are no sunshades. Put it in a very cold place or a warm light place, but within which doesn't have direct sunshine to it, because you'll be using some for spiritual purposes as well. You'll be using some for spiritual purposes. So take note, always make sure the drying process happens within without a sunshine. The drying process happens without the sunshine. Now, when you want to use dandelion in a spell, think of the message she gives. She is so resilient that she is able to grow and thrive anywhere, as I said earlier on. This makes her great for abundance work. So, whatever that you are doing, okay, whatever that you are doing, and you think you are pushing is not going through, why don't you get us some dandelion, dry it, make some bath out of it, okay, and see the results that it will bring you, okay, because it carries that energy. You wish this soul thing that is hanging over you can just lose and set you free. You can achieve it, okay, you can achieve it. Get closer to the dandelion and it will come to pass. Drinking a tea made from her leaves or roots before going to bed can give you prophetic dreams. So most people at times will tell me, Reverend, me, I don't dream. For almost 2 years, 5 years, I've not dreamed before. Please, the energies that can enable that kind of issue that you are having, get either the root or the leaves of the dandelion. It is better for you to dry it so that you can, when it is dry, the tea that comes out of it, okay, gives you that natural flavor, okay, it gives you that natural flavor. Dandelion itself at times could be a bit bitter, but not too much bitter, okay, but when it dries and you prepare tea with it, it is tasteless. So please bear it in mind. Keeping dandelion in your locket or pressed in your school books or planner will help in keeping you focused and productivity in everything you do. So if you are a head of an institution and you want to make sure the aim or the projection of the institution is achieved, please adapt dandelion. Okay, if you cannot bring it to your office, at least get the book that you prepare, your notes and everything, put dandelion in it. If your children are going to school, put dandelion in their books. Pick one of their notebooks that they don't normally use, put dandelion in it, and you wish they will be the best, okay, in the school. And yes, when their results comes, you will always be happy because that is what you wish for, and you did not just made a mere intuition. You applied the energy and the materials that goes with it. The energy is the wishing, and the materials are the dandelion and other plants that enables such energy to portray. If you have a pattern in your life and you want to change, ask for dandelion's help. Okay, she is great for transformation and she can help you stay resilient no matter what comes your way. She teaches us not to give up or give in So if you are having issue, if you're a lady, if you're a man and you are loose, when maybe sexual desires are requested and you can't say no because you feel not to your husband or your partner actually, but randomly you go to a party. I remember I was having a conversation with a lady and then I told her, how many men have you been in bed with? And she was, oh, roughly 70. In fact, I was shocked. I said, how can you sleep with 70 men? You are 27, 28, and you've been in bed with 70 men. So by the time you are 50, how many men? And then she was like, but then I was loose, but now I'm no longer loose. So you see, so if you are loose, if you feel within yourself that you are loose, anything, the least in you just let yourself go. There are some married women that they are so loose that the least thing, even the gardener can shoot it. Okay, the gardener can shoot it, which is not good for yourself and that of your husband as well. Please, you can apply the bath of the dandelion for 7 days and it will help you not to give in to certain things. Okay, not to give in to certain things, certain intuitions that pushes you there. Dandelion will help you not to give in to it. So please have it in mind and to go a long way to help you. The kind of energy that dandelion produces for its master base, which is wishing, okay, the kind of product that dandelion produces for its energy, which is the wishing, as we are discussing, is so powerful that once you get yourself attached to it, automatically it manifests in your life. It manifests in your dreams. It manifests in everything that you are doing. Where you are stagnant, if you wish you could come out of it, automatically you will come out of it. If you wish you will come out of it, automatically you will come out of it. So please have this in mind. Have this in mind, and it will go a long way to help you understand these energies that surround us. These energies that surround us. Let me just take a quick turn. It's very hazy. Drink a glass of water and come back. When we return, we'll be discussing blessed distal. Blessed distal. Blessed distal. We'll be discussing it. We've treated it, so I'm going to give you just certain points, certain key points for you to understand it, and then you know that what kind of energy does this blessed distal produces its components for. It produces its components for happiness. Today we are discussing happiness. Happiness, the energy happiness. Strength is an energy, lack is an energy. So if you don't have lack, it means that energy is not in your biomagnetic energy system. So if you will be happy, it also comes from your biomagnetic energy system. If today is the first time you are watching this, this is Click TV. Please remember that Tuesdays and Thursdays are for Click Real Estate, where we discuss with those that we are working on your projects. Please, if we are working on a project and you've not heard from us, that doesn't mean we are not. Maybe the plan for the structure itself needs to be really studied and worked on before we can proceed. So don't be worried. Definitely you will have your structure in place for you. If we have to prepare documents for your lands and you haven't, don't be worried about that. Click Real Estate always have you covered. We always have you covered. Let us do the struggle whilst you relax at home and see the fruit of whatever that you have produced. The kind of buildings that we put up and the amounts that are given, if you come one-on-one and then we tell you, you will be amazed. You will be amazed. They are not that difficult. Let me take just a quick break and drink a glass of water. When I come back, we'll continue with Bless the Soul and see how it generates or it helps the energy happiness to achieve its purpose in our biomagnetic energy system. I'll be right back.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
Click TV.
Oh yes, Click TV, your number one spiritual and entertainment TV.
You'll be able to understand all. You'll be able to understand all. So I'm taking my time. Bless the Soul. That is where we are. Can you display for them to see for me, please? And then most of you might have seen Bless the Soul, but you don't know whether it is useful. It's very useful to mankind or not. Yes, it is very, very useful. Now, as you see, it is like that of the dandelion as well. Today we are discussing the species of the dandelion. Blessed thistle is from the family of the dandelion. I mean, as you can see it, with the yellowish flower, with the thorns and the greenish zigzag, just like the dandelion. Yes, but the difference is quite obvious. It's very, very big. That is blessed thistle. Now, you see, this plant also comes in the form of weed where it is not wanted. That is where you will see it. Blessed, we don't need you here. She says, I'm there. We don't want you here. She says, I'm here. And sincerely, when she comes, she blossoms with a lot of products. Okay, she blossoms with a lot of products that helps the happiness energy to be achieved. Now, happiness can be achieved when protection has been activated. If you have activated your happiness energy, then it means that protection is there already. If you have protection, there is no way your happiness can be taken from you. Now, mostly what happens is people want to be happy. A lot of people want things to go their way. But at the end of the day, what you are supposed to do for that happiness to come your way, you leave it, but you still want it. Okay. Words without action is baseless. But bring out the words and put in the action. The action will bring the end results. The action will bring the end results. And that is what this plant does for us. It protects us from any kind of harm, anything that will bring misfortune to us. This plant helps us to come out of it. So if you use Bless the Soul, it helps you to sustain your energy of happiness. your energy of happiness. So please have it in mind. So under the energy happiness, or happy, for you to be happy, for you to gain that energy happy, if you have the plant blessed distal, it will go a long way to help you. Aside it being seen as weed, okay, it being seen as weed, it has so many beneficial to the physical body. For instance, it can relieve you of menstrual pains. So the ladies who have menstrual pains, get blessed distal, blend it, okay, filter it, and then drink. It will ease your menstrual pain. I always recommend that you boil them before you drink. You boil them before you drink. Anything that has to do with pain, when blessed distal comes in, it relieves you of that pain. It relieves you of that pain. Okay. So, for instance, if you are having problem with migraine can put you in a state of forgetfulness. Migraine can put you in a state of forgetfulness. You will always be forgetting because of that excessive migraine. Just as the dandelion is a little bit bitter, this one is much bitter than the dandelion. But when you take it, whatever migraine that you are going through, you'll be relieved from it, and it will help you remember most of the things. As a student, you need to be able to remember so many things that has to do with yourself. That has to do with yourself and the people that surrounds you. So how do you remember them? How do you remember them? You need blessed distal. With forgetfulness, it can affect your happiness. Forgetfulness can affect your happiness. How can it affect your happiness? It can even blindfold you from where you've hidden your treasure, because that section of when you were placing it at that particular angle has been wiped off. But based on the migraine, the intense migraine that you've always been receiving, okay, so please use blessed distal. If you have so many issues that has to do with your liver, that has to do with your headaches, okay, if you have low immune system support, blessed distal can help boost your immune system. So instead of taking certain chemicals that can destroy your kidney, that can destroy your organs, why don't you take the tea of blessed distal, and it will go a long way to help you. It can also improve concentration, and it aids in the flow of blood to the brain. Okay, so when the blood is flowing to the brain, it helps you to remember so many things. If blood is not flowing to the brain, that is when, or if blood is overflowing to the brain, you will have excessive migraine. If blood is not flowing at all, you will have migraine as well. So why don't you use blessed distal for those who are coming to seek assistance from you, and they will be able to, at the end of the day, come out of whatever pain that they are going through. So these are the physical things that blessed distal can do for the human body. The physical things that they can do for the human body. So please put it down whenever you are preparing a portion, or you are preparing a medicinal for someone, and that has to do with, for instance, menstrual pains or fibroid, and the pains are excessive. If you get blessed distal and you prepare tea for the person, it will relieve them of their pain as the blood clots and everything that is happening in their system will start flowing for them to be okay. Now, the strength and vitality blessed distal offers make her an herb of endurance. If you are experiencing difficult time, blessed distal will help you make it through. She will also help you release any anger you've been holding, allowing joy to come to you instead. Carry her with you. Place her in your pillow and even in your car if you are easily aggravated in traffic. So there are certain things that can happen to you, and these things will affect the energy happiness. So in order not for these things to happen, why don't you do your upright bathing with breast little, or have it with you? Okay, have it with you, because when it's around you, that energy of happiness is always activated. When you are happy, when someone even slaps you, you laugh and you leave. But when you are aggravated, the least thing it turns into, it escalates to a huge fight. Things that are not supposed to be, you are not supposed to be annoyed. You are. Our ancestors used to have this bed, okay, and that is why they could marry more than one and still have peace of mind. They will marry more than one and still have peace of mind. They will leave their doors open, go to the farm, travel, and everything will be intact. Why? You see, they will go to the bush, gather dry plants, okay, or leaves of dry plants. Now, when they gather all, they will make mattress out of it. And this thing that they are making, bless the soil as a weed, normally they will definitely clear it. So when they clear it and it dries, they will add it to it. And when it is part of the materials or the herbs they are gathering to make this bed, I mean, I grew up to, I slept on that kind of mattress on so many occasions when I was with my grandmother. It is made out of weeds. It is made out of weeds, straws, and varieties, roots of. Even when you are sleeping on it, at times you can even pull some of the root or the stem or whatever from the base where they've been packed together. And this is what our ancestors were sleeping on. So even if they go to bed and issues are bothering them, automatically this, because they are sleeping on this plant, it helps them to calm down in everything that they are doing. If they have issues with their partners, once they lie on this bed, automatically it's like a magnet and metal. It attracts it, and that is it. So if you have a metal beneath the water and you can't reach it, and you have a magnet and you place it at the surface, it will automatically bring you the metal, then you can have it. Okay, you can have it. It's the same thing that Bless the Soul does for you as well. So your happiness that you've been fighting for, it could be childbirth, it could be whatever. Once you have Bless the Soul in your biomagnetic energy system, it helps you to sustain the energy happy in your life. Okay, it helps you to sustain the energy happy in your life. So things that will go a long way to affect you will not affect you. Why? Because you are always happy. There's this reggaeton when you call people, it rings, it says happy, 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 happy. I mean, it's this gentleman. I mean, he's when I remember the name, I will tell you so that you can search for that song and then play it. We cannot play it on this lecture theater. Other than that, I will let them play it for you. If you are having issues and you want to see how effective Blessed Distal is, this is what you will do. Sprinkle some dry Blessed Distal over a black candle to keep jealousy and hate away, making sure to set that intention while you dress the candle. So get it in a powder form, sprinkle it over a black candle, or if you are using a fireproof candle, sprinkle it on the top of it and light it. Okay, and whilst you are doing it, make sure that your purpose of going through that formula is made known. If you love a woman and you don't make your intentions known to the woman, definitely someone who, if someone makes his intention known to the woman, definitely the woman will give it, because the woman might see you as a friend. So you need to make your intention known to the universe that I'm dressing this black candle so that jealousy, hatred. So if you are someone, if you can you be truthful to yourself, and the least thing, when you see people shooting up, you feel jealous. When you always want to destroy people. Please, it is a very bad energy that you have in there. It's very bad energy. It's the opposite of happiness. Instead of being happy, you feel so sad that you are moving and you are not moving up. So it generates to become hatred and jealousy. Please, you can dress black candle and light it for yourself. As it is burning, so would that jealousy or hatred disappear from your life. Or if you feel that you are surrounded with people who hate you, who jealous you for the things you do or the things you say, you can use black candle with the blessed little to dress it as well. So the black candle as it is, and then the powder form of the blessed little, you dress it from the head to toe. Okay, from the head to toe. But if you're using the one in the glass, you can spread it at the surface and go ahead and light it. And whilst you light it, the reason why you are lighting it is for anything that has to do with jealousy or hatred. So one of the negative things that blessed diesel get rid of is jealousy and hatred. Jealousy and hatred. These are basic things that you have to have as a human, so that that energy can be manifest in your life. We have a couple of messages here. Let me read them and then we'll continue with today's lectures. Today I'm not taking much time. I'll be ending very soon. If you have any question, you can call the number on your screen, or you can bring your question to the lecture theater and I will answer you. Just raise your hand, and if your name is mentioned, then you can ask your question. From Justin Bissat Haynes, he says, "Good afternoon, Daddy. May God bless you. May God bless you too, Justin." And from Bernard Shrema Bediako, "Good afternoon, Reverend. Good afternoon, Mr. Bediako." From Benjamin Coffee, he said, "Good evening, Reverend. Good evening, Benjamin. I'm likely to move out tomorrow to Dubai, which I will continue to do her. So if I happen to be in Dubai, I'll let you know so that you can meet me at the airport. You can meet me at the airport before I check in into my hotel. Okay, so it could be tomorrow." So from Phil's place, it says, Phil Williams, happy. Phil Williams, happy. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but what I know is happy. From Phil Plays. I hope he's not my son, because he likes playing game and seeing Phil plays, it sounds like Philip playing game. All right, let's continue. So if you have any question, please keep it coming, and I'll answer them for you. Today I'm not taking much time here. I'll be ending the lectures very soon. I hope you are keeping notes and you are learning so many things out of it, and you are following up with some of the questions that your colleagues ask in the lecture theater as well. Don't you dare tell blessed little lies, okay? So you know very well that you cannot get rid of that jealousy, and you tell it, oh, I want to do, I want to get rid of this jealousy in me. So let me dress this black candle, and then when you do that, it will bounce back to you. For she can see right into the darkness space of your heart. Okay, but she isn't judgmental. Her energy both mothering and protective. The more sadness she sees, the more she will try to uplift you and bring good things to you your way. To have her bringing you luck in a certain situation, simply meditate with her and ask her nicely. Don't be surprised to see her showed up in your dreams as a fairy with long green gun. Long green gun. So those of you, when you come and I activate your coins for you, I always tell you I activate the coins with fairies. Okay, I activate the coins with fairies. So when you use blessed distill and then you happen to see a nice gentleman or a lady in your dream or physical, you see them in a nice green gun, then you should know that you've been visited by a fairy. I remember when we started enjoying life and we were breaking our virginity here. There was this soap opera. That was when I think that was the first. No, Acapulco Bay was the first soap opera that came. If not, Bold and Beautiful came, followed by Sunset Beach, followed by so many. I mean, they were there, and then we had Esmeralda, the lady that was always wearing green. Most of you in class, I mean, you should know, at least if you are from 70s upwards, you would definitely know, because this is in the 90s, so you should definitely know. Except you were not in Ghana, but I think it was on TV3 or GTV, one of them. She was always in green gown. Okay, and the significance of the green gown she was wearing was she was a fairy. Everywhere she goes, things that sadness turns to happiness, death turns to life. Anything that can affect the human being, wherever Esmeralda goes, it changes. It turns into happiness. So please, when that is an example of a fairy. So if you see someone like Esmeralda, then you should know that you have seen a fairy. Take her hand as she reaches out for yours, and allow her to take your sadness away with spiritual visions. Okay, so based on the things she will show you, that is, I mean, the blessed distal plant, based on the things she will show you. When it says used to reach out your hand, it means give in with whatever that is teaching you. If it tells it in a dream or in physical, in your mind, if it tells you to make charity, and at the end of the charity you'll be happy, go ahead and make the charity. Whatever that it tells you, go ahead and do, and to go a long way to help you. This world that we live in is what our formulas. If you know this formula, you'll be successful. Anything that you do, you'll be successful. Okay, currently I have blessed the soul with me, and anytime I'm burning my incense, I'm burning my candle, and you come and you happen to see that there are a little bit herbs in there, it is blessed the soul. Okay, why? Because I want each and every one who enters my office to be happy. That is why most of you, when you enter the office, you feel so relaxed. You forget about all your problems. It is not me, but it is the energy that surrounds the office. okay, the energy that surrounds the office. If today is the first time that you are watching, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, share for everybody to also follow. Please, no matter where you are, talk to a friend about Click TV. Let a friend to talk to a friend. I mean, spread the news about Click TV, about these good teachings that is ongoing. This is something that has happened in the generation of our ancestors before, but it was in a form of fairy tale. It was in a form of fairy tale, which we call it an ancestor. Yes, but now you are also having yours. It will get to a point whereby you will also be giving these same formulas to your descendants as a fairy tale, or you sit them down, or you play it for them. So please, don't keep it alone. Invite them to also come and enjoy these lectures. It will go a long way to help you. Where there's sadness, invite blessed soul, and there will be happiness. For those of you who wants to meet me one-on-one, it is very, very easy. I work on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. If I'm in Ghana, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I start work at 4 a.m. and I end at 10 a.m. so I can prepare for the spiritual school. So please, if you want to meet me one-on-one, you can call the number on your screen. If you want to be part of the Telegram class too, you can call the number on your screen and you'll be added to the class. The first one has been dissolved. Yes, it has been dissolved because of certain things that were happening. I had to dissolve it. Benjamin Kofi says, okay, yes. If it happens to leave tomorrow, then I'll let you know I'm coming so that you can meet me up on Sunday morning. Okay, yes, you can meet me up on Sunday morning. This is where we draw the curtains for the spiritual school for this week. This week, let me give you what we discussed. We first of all discussed certain energies, whereby I made mention of amplification is an energy which you need in your life. In everything that you're doing, you need to amplify it. When we say you're amplifying it, means you are speeding up the process. You are facilitating it, and it's an energy in you which the Creator has given you. Papa Joe says, I greet you, Reverend Prince Yeboah. Thank you, Papa Joe. And Papa Joe says, where is Mr. Handsome? Oh, okay. Handsome will come on Sunday by the will of the Creator when we are having general discussion. This is the spiritual school, Joe. So the spiritual school is mainly meant for lectures, some of the things that are highly spiritual or are highly medicinal that you don't know. That is what I take my time to research, and then I come and give you such presentations. So please take note. Dazi will come, Mr. Handsome will come on Sunday. He's coming up with a lot of programs, so you'll be seeing him often. More often. Nantu will be coming up with most of the programs, which are very domestic but spiritual. She'll be coming up with them, so look forward for all of them. As Click will be very, very busy from morning to morning. So please look forward for that. So for those of you who wants to meet me, please call the number on your screen, 054307714. 054307714. Does it knows how to mention the numbers very well? Yes. It says, oh, okay. Thank you from Papa Joe. Oh, okay. Thank you, Reverend Prince Yeboah. Okay. I thank you for your understanding. So basically, that is how it is. This is where we are drawing today's curtains. So we made mention of the energy amplification. All these things that I'm mentioning are energies. They are energies that the universe has added to our life, or has added to our biomagnetic energy system. So if your biomagnetic energy system lacks certain energies, automatically it will affect you. You'll be imbalanced. especially the energy happy or happiness is an energy. Money is an energy. Self-awareness is an energy. All these energies that I'm mentioning, they have plans that helps them to be able to reactivate themselves even if they shut down. They are like fuel that goes with them. Okay, and it's not just one type of fuel. It's about several plants that goes with them. So that is what we discussed this week. You need to understand that before we move to the next step, so that when we move to the next step, you will not be confused. You will not be confused. That is why I have taken my time to use a whole week to treat the energy in human system, in our biomagnetic energy system. So if we are talking and you hear about chakras, you will never be confused. This is where we end today's lectures. The name has been Reverend Prince Yeboah. Wherever you are, may the Creator bless you, guide you, give you more wisdom, and bless you with blessed little, so that you will be able to be happy wherever you are. If you are going through difficulties in life, may you invite blessed little in your life, so that whatever that you are going through, whatever challenge you are going through, will be resolved for you. God willing, Monday will be another spiritual school or spiritual lectures on this same channel. So please tell your friends that we always come your way with a lot of educative spiritual programs. We'll meet again on Monday. Monday, I'm meeting people as well. So please, if you want to meet me, call the number on your screen and I'll be glad to meet you one-on-one. May the Creator bless you all. Bye-bye.
Click TV.